Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Florida Life. I know there was some discussions with our very early on. It was just a 1 hour video of a thunderstorm. So this is something that we had to get used to, and it's these thunderstorms that are down here in Florida that seem to be like every single day, right?
Right, right. And you might think that that sounds kind of depressing, like rain every day, but literally it will rain and then the sun will come back out like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes it will rain while the sun is out and you'll catch a rainbow.
hmm So we figure, you know what? Let's set this camera up and catch a thunderstorm that's coming in. Right now, it's coming in from the south, and obviously that's to my right, maybe to your left. I don't know if you can hear that thunder that's rolling in right now, but the wind is starting to pick up, and we're gonna just ride this storm out with you guys. We're not gonna be standing outside, obviously, so the camera is, covered with the garage, and we'll just see, if we can catch some lightning. Definitely that thunder, it hits hard, and again, that's something that we were not used to at all. Sometimes the windows actually are rattling, So we'll ride it out. Looks like, according to this radar, we're about quarter mile away from the storm. So hopefully we catch something, and you guys see how this afternoon storm takes place here in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
All right, you can hear that one now. All right. Yeah, I don't know how these guys continue with their deliveries, Amazon, because again, when that rain comes, it comes, and it's no joke. So if you guys are checking in, please drop a little comment in the chat. Let us know where you are checking in from. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder or not, but it is no joke. What's going on, man? So me? Nice. Nice. We doing this rain starts, man. You guys take cover?
No, I'm trying to get out.
All right.
Only got 10 more stops.
All right, well, take care.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Teresa, thanks for checking in from PA. Yeah, listen, that thunder, when it hits hard. So, um, it literally rattles the windows sometimes. And let me tell you, it's very unnerving, especially if you hear it, late at night. How are you, Jamie? You missed the Florida thunderstorms? Yeah, let me take a walk out here before the rain actually starts. Yeah, we're getting a little light drizzle now, so it's definitely coming in. You can see the clouds rolling from left to right. We're getting a little bit of drizzle right now. Yeah, I don't want to get myself hit by no lightning out here. Yeah, these thunderstorms, guys, it really is taking us still some getting used to. We used to, a little light thunder, a little light, rain in New York, but nothing like this. One thing I do like is that the storms, when they come in, things definitely cool down a great deal. All right, so we got a little bit of lightning out ahead of us there. Well, I tell you, when that thunder hits, it's deep, it's loud, and you feel it. The lightning makes you nervous? Yeah, listen. We are in what they call it, the lightning capital of the world. So, yeah, makes me nervous as well. We actually were out in the golf cart a couple of weeks ago. We went to the store and we got caught out there in the rain. Luckily, we have the rain covers, and you see the lightning in the distance. And thankfully, we weren't too far from home, but I was nervous. I don't let the family know, but I was nervous. Yeah, I know you can't see it, guys, but we definitely got a little light rain right now. Take a walk out again. Yeah, it's definitely coming down with the rain a little bit. It's not heavy right now. You see the clouds are pushing kind of fast right now, so it's definitely going to be a fast moving storm. Yeah, it's coming. When I checked the radar, it said quarter of a mile. But the way the wind is picking up right now, I figured it would have been here a lot sooner. But the rain is definitely picking up. The wind is picking up. Jamie, what brought me from Florida? Florida from New York. I retired I spent just shy of 25 years with my local police department up north. I started my career April of 1996 and did 24 years, 6 months, and 37 days. It was time to go. I could have stayed, had a very nice spot, but it was definitely time to go. So here we are. We're enjoying it. My wife always says, you know, every day is paradise here. But that's why I'm here, to enjoy the Florida life. Hence the name of the channel. All right, so I just got an alert. The lightning has been detected 0.1 miles from this location. There it is. All right, so I'm just gonna flip it around real quick. So I'm in the garage, nice and dry. The breeze that I'm getting, it's nice and cool, so I can't complain about that at all. But these storms, they are really no joke. Jamie can tell you, you know, something that we got to get used to. And we've been here going on 7 months now, and it's definitely something that I cannot get used to just yet. Because again, when these storms come, they come quick, and sometimes they're a little violent, you know. And I sit here in the house, and you know, you hear the windows rattling because of that thunder, and it is no joke at all. But you know what? I like it. It cools down. You know, the temperature. It feels good right now. Got that breeze coming in here because it was in 90, I think 93, 94 today. So welcome the rain anytime. But let me tell you, it's starting to come down now. You can see a little bit of the steam. Let me flip it back around. I know you're not gonna, maybe not. You'll see the steam rising from the pavement. But the rain is picking up. My neighbor across the street there, Frank. I was staying at Madeira Beach for a family reunion 2019, had a gnarly thunderstorm, rain sideways, and the wind. Yeah, that's one thing too. At the very beginning, you know, Danielle mentioned, you know, it could be sunny out and, you know, to start raining. But what I have seen, if you check out a short that I put up not too long ago, how you see the rain just moving from the right to left because of the wind that was going. It was very nice. It was very calming, to be honest with you. I kind of enjoyed that storm. But sitting out here right now, it's very nice. Until, of course, that thunder hits. And Madeira Beach, by the way, that's going to be on our list. I hear it's very, very nice. So we're going to hit Madeira Beach and Treasure Island since they're very close together. And I hope you enjoyed that family reunion. I couldn't tell you the last family reunion I went to. Yeah, the storm doesn't seem to be too bad. I'm very happy about that. But again, it is our daily afternoon thunderstorm. And it's right on time. These things hit sometimes, you know, a little early, a little late. But for the most part, the storms here where we are in Tampa, they normally hit around 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 the latest. If you don't get your rain between those times, it's a good chance that you're not. But one thing we've learned, between 3:30 and 4:30, expect that rain. It's coming. How is St. George, Utah, by the way, Jamie? The schooner. It's a great motel. The reunion was awesome, yet hard at the same time. My dad passed 3 months before. Sorry to hear that. Loss of a parent is definitely no joke. I'm very thankful that, I still have, my mom and dad here. Danielle lost her dad a couple years ago. It's very hard for her. Very tough on any family, so we're definitely sorry for your loss. I just had 3 of my coworkers. Again, I just retired, in January, and 3 of my coworkers just passed away. One lieutenant passed away due to 9/11 related cancer. The second officer that I work with, who just retired not even 2 years ago, he died as a result of a car accident. And the third officer, the most recent, and these all happened within the past, I'd say, week and a half of one another. He died from a cancer-related illness. Angina, tough. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, so the rain isn't too bad, based on the radar and the amount of red and the lightning strikes that I was seeing. I expected it to be a lot worse than this, but this might be the hardest rain. Well, then again, I hear it picking up a little bit. But this might be the worst of it. So it's hot and lacking storms. One thing I've always said, I want to go and check out a lot of the states in the country. So at some point, I'm sure we'll make it to Utah, head out to the Midwest. So far, we've just hit the West Coast and the East Coast. Nothing in between. Yeah, my neighbor across the street, the gentleman over there with the red truck, they have a very nice Class A camper, and I think it's huge. It's nice. It's just like an apartment on wheels. Teresa says, I hope you all make it through hurricane season unscathed. Listen, we made it through Hurricane Sandy up in New York, and that was very, very rough. I was working actually at that time, and seeing that water just start breaching over those seawalls was a little unnerving. And, you hear the stories of, the loss of life and the devastating flooding, especially the subways and our main tunnels, the Queens Midtown Tunnel and the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Those things had millions of gallons of water. So I understand, how devastating a hurricane can be. What I do understand also, from what my sister has told me, is that you really don't get too hit too hard here um, in Tampa because of the hurricane. So hopefully that holds true. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the rain is definitely starting to pick up a bit more. Seems like the thunder is sitting kind of idle right now. Do the subways shut down for hurricanes? Absolutely not. I can tell you right now, the agency is about making their money. And when you shut down mass transit in New York, you really kind of shut down the city and the region for that matter. You were in Tampa for Opal and Floyd. Not familiar with Opal and Floyd, but we love it here in Tampa. We came down last year as we were surveying neighborhoods, and we went to Riverview, which is south of here. We went north a bit. We went Central Florida. We were on the East Coast, and we just ultimately decided to plant roots here. Yeah, the rain is definitely picking up now, so maybe I was a little premature in thinking the worst was yet to come. Oh, summer of '95. That was the last time you were here? No. Okay, Opal was in '95. Okay. Riverview wasn't as big on '99 and 2000. Yeah, right now that Riverview was one of the areas that we were seriously considering. Unfortunately, my sister said, if you move to Riverview, I'm never gonna come visit you because one, there's nothing there, and it just seems like it's out of the way. She calls it the boonies. But Riverview, we could have gotten a lot more home, but we're very happy here, and we've taken a couple of rides down to Riverview, and it takes a little bit of time. It's not too bad from where we are, but we're used to traveling distances and sitting in traffic in New York. So when people say, "Oh, the traffic is bad here," nothing compares to traffic in New York at all. I don't mind the traffic here. Just flip it around real quick. So, again, that breeze that's coming in the garage, it just feels so good right now. Much needed from that humidity. Definitely going to cool down a bit. I'm very lucky. I was actually going to head out on the bike and head to the store real quick, but thank goodness I waited. Los Angeles is notorious for traffic. Couldn't imagine New York. Yeah, last time I was in California was 2015, and it really wasn't bad. But people said, you know what, you're on the roads a little bit early, so you're not seeing the full extent of what that LA traffic can get sometimes. But I was only there for like 3 days, so I really didn't, travel too much while I was there. But that traffic was a piece of cake. But New York traffic, let me tell you, we have a highway there called the Belt Parkway. And if you're coming from Staten Island, which is the outer borough of New York, and you're trying to make your way to Long Island, and if it's raining, snowing, or if there's an accident on that Belt Parkway, you can forget it. You literally can be sitting there hour and a half before you even, make it any good distance at all. But this traffic here, it's not bad. Yeah, so this is probably the heaviest the rain is gonna get right now. I know I spoke a little prematurely before, but this isn't bad. I could deal with this. It's very calming. I love it. And another thing we found out, by the way, before I forget, is sometimes, we're in the house and we don't even know that it's raining, and that's when we don't have the thunder and lightning. So if it's just, an afternoon rainstorm, we won't know it's raining until we say, hey, let's go out, and it's wet outside. Like, oh, when did it rain? Especially if it rains overnight and we're sleeping. We'll get up in the morning, and as you see, the street here, it accumulates, a great deal of water, and we'll come out in the morning and be like, whoa, it rained last night. It's not bad in Brooksville and Spring Hill. So I have a retired sergeant that I work with. She's actually up in Brooksville. I haven't made it up there yet. I'd like to go visit her and go grab a bite to eat. And Spring Hill, the mortgage company who helped us get our home here, the loan officer, she's actually in Spring Hill. See, I spoke again way too soon. Now the rain is coming down in buckets. And you can really feel the temperature just drop again. Feels so good. Does the water ever flood your garage? No, it has not. Thank God for that. Let me see if you can see a little bit. Oh, we're gonna. Woo! That was a big one. The driveway, it's on a grade, so it's graded, so the water just flows down, not up, thankfully. Yeah, that was a nice one. A nice strike, some heavy thunder there. Again, right now it's 75 degrees right now, so the temperature literally dropped almost 20 degrees from the onset of this storm. Oh yeah, definitely loud. I know the microphone on this camera is not going to pick it up. But from what I can hear, the thunder was to the right of the screen, and now that last one was kind of directly over us a little bit. So I thought it was going to be a fast moving storm, but it's kind of moving a little bit slow. We've been on for like 30 minutes and it was just starting, and it was saying that it was a quarter of a mile away. The thunder that gets you right over the house, yeah, let me tell you something. Maybe 2 weeks ago, Danielle was at work and I shot her a text and I'm like, man, the windows are rattling. That's how bad it was. Our neighbors across the street, they just moved here from Texas. Haven't had an opportunity to talk to them too much. Wanted to see what they dealt with as far as storms are concerned and their heat. "75 degrees, feels so great. I've been sitting in here in the garage right now. It's nice and cool. Been working on trying to get this garage door insulated because this garage gets so darn hot, and there's no way to cool it down if we don't, make it I guess, how do you say it? Make it a comfortable space. And there's no way I'm gonna pump in any air conditioning or, do anything like that. And really the only time I'm in here is if I'm tinkering with, a little project out here. So insulating the garage door, hopefully try and keep, some of the heat out, because during the day the sun just beats against this garage and it just heats up this garage, into the hundreds. Storms are pretty good in Texas also. Yeah, one thing too, storms here, they don't last that long. We've learned very early on, if there's rain in the forecast and you have something planned, don't cancel your plans. We learned that the hard way, but we did learn it very early on. So if it's raining here, just stick it out, because I guarantee you, as soon as this storm passes, the sun's gonna be back out, and you're gonna see these people that are on the golf course continuing to play through. So if you can see straight ahead to, I guess, the right of the black car, that's hole number 6 for us. So we're originally gonna buy a house on the other side of the street that faces the fairway, but that guy did not want to budge on his price, but thankfully he didn't, because we actually got a nicer place on this side. Make plans around the weather. You know what? We try. We look at the weather reports, and we look at the percentages. And if that percentage is above 70%, we try not to make any plans or anything. But anything below that 70%, either it's going to be a little light storm, or it's not going to last that long, or it ain't going to rain at all. So that's how we gauge our activities, based on the percentage of the rain. And we are sometimes right on point with it. Like I went out on the boat with my aunt maybe last week Sunday, and it said it was gonna rain. It was like an 80% chance of rain, and we got out early. Probably was out on the water about 8:39 in the morning, and you could see the storm coming in, in the distance, but you can't outrun that storm when you're out on the water. So I played it safe. I kind of came back in, and we got a good three and a half hours out there, which is enough for me. Whoo, that was a nice strike. I don't know if you caught that one. Man. That was serious. Just when you think it's over, the rain definitely let up. But that strike was no joke. Oh yeah, definitely close, Jamie. Definitely close. I don't know if you caught the lightning off to the right a little bit. That was a good one. it's another one. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to step out there, but it's definitely out there. Let's go. Let's take a peek. So right out there. See if I can get some adjustment here. Let's see here. Sorry for the shaking. But that's right where the lightning is right now. I'm gonna leave this out. Well, you know what? I'm undercover a little bit. It's not raining too bad. We got that light drizzle as it was when it first started. So that band of rain has passed. The winds has definitely calmed down a bit. Which is good. Yeah, you know what happened? Originally, and I really can't tell right now. These clouds really aren't pushing any direction right now. You can tell by, the palms, in the direction that they're blowing. But these clouds are just hanging right now. They're not even moving. Wow, I missed that one. Yeah, let's just move back over here. Yeah, the rain is starting to pick up again. Yeah, because it's definitely not moving. You're probably right, it did stall a bit. But just back up a bit more because I'm not undercover yet. I could just see a little slight movement with these clouds, so it looks like now it's moving from right to left, so if we're gonna catch any lightning, it's definitely gonna be over this way. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me in this daily afternoon thunderstorm. I was debating on going live with it, but said, what the heck? Yeah, it's definitely moving out now. Not that I see any sun yet, but definitely moving out. Thank you, Teresa. We're definitely gonna make the best of the rest of the day. Did a little bit of running with the landscaper this morning, checking on some things. Ice cream treat. Yeah, we're definitely moving out now, for sure. Yeah, I've been playing around with my drone to go live with the drone. I don't know if you were able to catch that little fireworks display on 4th of July weekend. The community put on a little concert and fireworks display. Still tweaking these settings to go live a little bit better. Let me just make the adjustment here. Sorry about the bumping around. Sorry about that, guys. Move back in. All right, so I think we're pretty much wrapped up here with this storm. Right now, it's just a little light, very light drizzle. I can hear the thunder off in the distance. But I definitely appreciate you guys, checking out this storm. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse than it actually was. Hey, Rich, my sister's checking in. Oh, yeah. So, I thought, like I said, it was going to be a little bit bad of a storm, but this one was nothing compared to a couple of storms past. Yeah, listen, hey, Rich, you got some stuff here. You got to come pick it up. So whenever you are ready, let me know. But anyway, what I was saying is that, I've been tweaking these little settings with this drone. So I'm going to probably go live from a location via the drone. What I have to work on is making sure that when I break the connection, you guys can still maintain the feed, so the feed will still be there because the batteries, they're only a half an hour. So what I'm going to have to do is swap out the battery and then put the drone back up. I don't know if it's going to be from one of these beautiful beaches down here in Florida. Not 100% sure yet, but more than likely that's what it's going to be. When I have the discussion with Danielle, I'll try and put some plans together to go live from a nice, beautiful location, and we'll put the drone up and go live from the drone and just show you guys where it is that we are, where we are at, right? But again, with the settings that I've been playing around with, unfortunately, it kind of buffers, and I really want to make sure, I put out, some good content for you guys. But do understand that due to the bandwidth and the drone sending the signal back to the phone, and then the phone connecting with YouTube, you kind of, you lose a little bit of the quality. So I'm just trying to get those things squared away. But if you guys have not subscribed yet, please do so. Please make sure you hit the like button. I definitely appreciate it. So if you subscribe to the channel and you hit that bell icon and you select, the personalized, meaning all of the notifications, then you'll see when we go live next. and hopefully when we do decide to go live with the drone, I got all the little bugs worked out, and we'll put out some, nice content for you guys. But it looks like this rain is starting to pick up again, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I'm not gonna keep you guys here. This might just be the tail end of the storm. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the 45 minutes or so. Yeah, it's starting to pick up again. But this was cool. Again, temperature definitely dropped. It feels great out here right now. I am keeping my eye out for these little critters. I don't need nothing running in this garage or slithering in this garage. But let me flip this thing back around real quick. As you see, this rain is starting again. Another heavy band. I'm sorry I missed something from you, Jamie, if you're still here. Yes, the Florida storms are pleasant. And I wasn't 100% sure with a earlier storm. Again, I just made it into a short, and that was one of the more violent storms. I just caught the very early beginnings of that storm. That was probably the one where the house was just rattling a bit. You could definitely hear the windows shaking. But they're not too bad. They're definitely pleasant. They're very calming. Again, I love the fact that things cool down a great deal due to these storms coming through. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you again so much for taking out a little bit of your time to hang out with me in the garage, and checking out this daily afternoon Florida thunderstorm. So I definitely appreciate that. If you guys are planning on coming down to Florida and you choose the Tampa Bay area, hopefully we can give you guys some insight with the content that we put out. That's our desire, that's our plan, to help as many people as we can. And for me, if it's just one person that says, you know what, your video helped, we learned something, or we made the decision to come based on something you said or you showed us, then we definitely feel great about that. But this is something that we knew that we wanted to do very early on, long before we even got here, because we had a lot of help, family, friends. We watched a lot of other content creators from Florida. We've met them, we've hung out with them, we've become friends with them, and we've told them, listen, we appreciate what you did. It helped us make a lot of decisions, and in turn, we want to do the same thing for you guys. So we want you guys to enjoy the Florida life just like we are right now. If you're here right now, you got to be enjoying being in paradise every day. If you're making plans to move down to this area, in the future, the near future, the distant future, then you know what? Lean on us a little bit. Let us know if you want us to go somewhere. Hey, can you check this area out for me? Can you, do, a video on something? Whatever it is, we're here to help. Like I said, we got help from our friends and family, and we just once again want to do the same thing, and we want to make sure that you guys get the best information, and we hope that we can actually present that information in a clear, fun way to keep you guys entertained, to keep you engaged, and to hopefully convince you to come to Tampa, because this is where it's at. All right, guys, so thank you again for spending this 50 minutes or so with me. I appreciate it. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're here for the replay, thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you so much for joining me live. And I'll definitely see you probably Friday, we're gonna go live and explain how to get your license. That's a big one. How to get your license here in Florida. Hopefully, that's helpful to somebody. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, and I hope, like us, that you too will soon be enjoying the Florida life.